Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have been gone for half a year and that is just due to pure laziness on my part. I've just been going through life, you get caught up sometimes in with work and deciding what you're going to do after high school, and it gets overwhelming, and I couldn't find any time to do what I love doing, is making YouTube videos. I absolutely adore making YouTube videos, and it's the most gratifying feeling to know that I make content and people enjoy it. People actually love watching my videos, and it honestly makes me so happy. So I am just confused as to why I cannot maintain what comes so easily. But that's a whole another topic for another video. But today I'm very excited because I just finished watching Assassination Classroom. A very well, I'll wait to the end of the video to speak on it, but it is definitely an anime that you're gonna want to watch. It's a lot of it's like, it's not a thriller anime, but you don't really know what's gonna happen. It gets you so captivated, and it just hauls you in, and grabs you. So, brief summary of what Assassination is about. It's an anime in which this octopus-like creature, he blows up 70% of the moon, creating a forever going crescent moon, and he comes to Earth and claims to blow it up in a year's time, in March, and the only people who can stop him is the classroom he's been assigned to teach. Now I'm not going to reveal why he's been assigned to teach a classroom, because I feel like it's like kind of a spoiler, but let's just say he's been assigned to teach a classroom because he's knowledgeable, and the Japanese government promises a reward of 10 billion yen to whoever in the class kills him. The students that he's assigned to are a part of class E, which is the worst class in the school. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I haven't written down any notes. I'm just gonna go straight off the top. My first initial thoughts on the show. First few episodes, the show starts off slow. It is a very slow starting show. I think the most action we get is I don't know if you call him the guidance counselor, but he's also one of the teachers there, Mr. Karasuma. He's giving an introduction to the students. He's saying, he's talking to them, introducing them to their new teacher, Koro Sensei. They name him Koro Sensei, and just basically showing him like how indestructible he is. Well, he's not really indestructible, but like how fast he is, moving at Mach 20 speeds. He's very smart. He knows everything about assassination, and you guys will find out later why. But and the government has created Koro Sensei weapons. They only hurt him, but they're basically they do nothing to the children. Obviously trying to protect them. Knives, pellets, and like the first opening scene is just like, he's like, all right class, we're gonna take roll, and then the entire class just fucking pulls out like M4s, assault rifles, pistols, and they're spraying at him. He's just so fast, dodges all the bullets, and it really catches you. It's like, I want to learn more about this character, and you definitely want to, because Koro Sensei is one of my favorite characters in anime of all time. Like, he's just so he cares about the student. It's a weird relationship. Like, he's giving them information. This is how you assassinate me. If you guys are gonna assassinate me, you're gonna want to do this. You're gonna want to try harder. And like, he takes them into each individual thing that they like to do. For instance, there's a student, I'm blanking on his name right now, but he wants to be not basketball. He wants to be a baseball star. And there's a whole episode dedicated to Koro Sensei and the entire team playing baseball, and explaining like, this is what you got to do, work as a team. And he's like the pitcher, and like they defeat like the best baseball team in the school, and which he wasn't a part of. He wasn't on the team. but yeah, he didn't make the team or whatever, and they do an exhibition match, and then it's crazy because Class E starts off as such a, like, not a terrible class. Well, technically, from like statistics standpoint, yes, they're the worst grading class in the school, but just to see the character development in the show was just, there's so many personalities in this. There's like 23 plus students in the class, and there's so many characters in the show that you're not even sure when you first start the show who the main character is, because like everyone's coming in and like doing their own thing, and then it's just so crazy. But Nagisa is the main character. He's seen as the student that flies under the radar, basically. Everyone knows who he is, but like they're just like, oh, that's just Nagisa, like a blown off character. But he grows into this assassin. Like, he starts picking up on certain things. His niche in the entire show is picking up on Koro Sensei's weaknesses. Koro Sensei, like, one weakness is Koro Sensei, whenever his tentacles get in water, ironically enough, his tentacles get in water and they just bruise up. Koro Sensei is very emotional, you know. You can see he changes colors depending on his mood. It's just, and then Nagisa just picks up on these things. He's like, oh, if I can manipulate this, you know, and he just turns into this powerhouse of an assassin as they go on missions, and they all go as a class, and they're all, you know, some people are like, oh, I'm gonna kill this guy, get the money, but then at the end of the show, eventually they grow a liking to him. Everyone loves Koro Sensei, you know, and it's just crazy how they go about just the entire show. It's such a great show. It's action packed, yes, but it's not all about the action. It's about, you know, it's a very motivational, you know, anime, teaching life lessons. Koro Sensei is he really takes his time. Like I've said, he takes his time to figure out his students, what they, you know, what their weaknesses are, test scores, just pure killing, like killing mentality, and it's really such a good anime. I just can't say much more about it. We'll end that right there for the spoiler free part of this video. Now we're gonna go into some spoilers. If you have not watched this anime, do not, I repeat, do not continue from this point on. So, as all of you may know, if you've watched the anime and you're continuing watching the video, Koro Sensei had a past life. Koro Sensei was not always a fucking octopus creature, bullshit, whatever the fuck. Koro Sensei was actually the top assassin named the Reaper, and he was plucked up by the government in some weird way to do testing on. They wanted to create a powerhouse of a creature. I don't really know what their reasoning was. I looked back and I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb, but I couldn't really find their reasoning. But they were doing experiments on him, and then they souped him up, and like he had that killer mentality. He's like, no matter what, I can kill anyone right now. Like, he was like, when he was being transported, like, he's like, they think my arms are maintained or whatever, but I can just kill them easily. But he doesn't, and then he gets just all these tests, and they keep testing him, like, and performing tests, and they injecting him with certain shit, and they create him into this monster. But there's like this, you know, this cute little intern lady teacher that he catches a liking to, and then they build a relationship, and she ends up being the teacher of Class E before Koro Sensei gets there. And then, you know, shit hits the fan, Koro Sensei gets loose, and it just goes shit downhill. They try to stop him, he's just killing endlessly, and then eventually the teacher intern that he built a relationship with passes. She gets a fucking whatever the fuck, I don't even remember, like a sword, a beam, whatever the fuck, across her body, through her body, dies. And then he went, you know, he turned a little bit sane, and then, you know, blows up the moon, and then that's where it leads on, you know. And then, oh my gosh, the end of this anime. I knew it was eventually coming. Everyone knew it was constant. March. February comes around. I think it's February, January comes around, and they're like, we have to save Koro Sensei, like, and I'm like, yes, 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 this is the anime, like, this is what I want. I want them to save him. Koro Sensei, he's such a likable character. Like, he grows from a bloodlust assassin to just a great teacher and a great human being. Well, not human being, but you get the gist. A great person all around. And then, you know, all these other people trying to assassinate him. Fucking Professor Bitch, fucking Itona, green hair girl that I'm blanking the name of, the teacher's sister, Shiro, the Reaper, his counterpart, like it, and he just boom, 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 dodging, and then it finally gets to the last few episodes, and you realize you can't save him. They already locked him in the dome, and then he's like, I wish I could see my students one last time. They bring him in, and then it's just a cry fest. Everyone's crying. I'm crying. Like, he gets this one last showdown with the Reaper. The Reaper kills green-haired girl. I don't remember. I keep forgetting her name. Like, there's so many characters. I can only remember a select few's name. But he kills her, and then he goes crazy. He cares about his students. Like, it's insane. I vividly remember watching Assassination Classroom, and then after, I immediately went to RDC World 1's, their video on the best sensei, just to see them talk about Koro Sensei, because it's true, he was the greatest sensei of all anime. He really did care about his students, cared about them enough to where he was so smart. He finishes fucking the Reaper up, and then he literally, oh, green hair girl's dead, Nagisu's crying, they were their own, you know, little thing, and then he's like, don't put her down, I'll save her, saves her, and then, you know, they eventually do what they have to do, and they end up assassinating him. And bro, I was crying, man. Like, it was so hard to see. Like, I've been sad over anime deaths before. That shit has made me sad before. But something hit different about Koro Sensei. It's just, he was such a great teacher. And you can see his students loved him. Everyone's crying. Itona, like, when Itona starts crying, I'm like, bro, he literally wanted to, he tried everything he could to kill this man. Like, such a short time ago, and he's crying because of how great, you know, he was. Ritsu's crying. Oh, that's another person who tried to assassinate him. Ritsu, she's crying, and she's fucking artificial intelligence. Green-haired girl is crying. Nagisa's crying. Karma's crying. Everyone's crying. Like, fucking Kurasama almost sheds a tear. I think Professor Bitch sheds a tear. It's just so impactful. And Nagisa does the honors. And then, I don't know, I felt kind of bittersweet at the end when they're showing everyone grown up, and then like, Nagisa's a teacher, but it doesn't seem right. Like, Nagisa's supposed to be an assassin, and I don't know where, like, that was the final season, but I'm reaching out for more than just that. Like, I feel like we need a third season. I don't know if it's too much to ask, but I feel like we need just a third season. It just doesn't feel right to not, you know, see what they're going to be doing. Like, you kind of see what they're going to be doing, but then, like, what is Karma going to do? Karma's still, you know, studying. Nagisa's in, I don't know what the hell Nagisa's doing. He tries to take a page from Koro Sensei's book, and he's like, you guys have to kill me. But it's, yeah, you have to the end of the year to kill me. And it's, like, kind of funny. But at the same time, like, it's just so, I wish there was more. You know, Koro Sensei is gone. There's no fucking bringing it back. But, like, you just wish there was a little more. And then I'm, like, looking, I'm researching. I'm like, oh, there has to be a third season. They're coming, there hasn't. And I find nothing but a shitty real life adaptation. Like, this shit looks terrible. And they're just disrespecting Assassination Classroom's name. No disrespect to anyone who was playing in this movie and is, you know, your acting career is about to pop off in this movie. No, it's not. This movie looks shit. Koro Sensei looks so dumb. And, like, I don't know. It just doesn't, like, Kurasama's supposed to be this, like, oh, this sexy teacher, mysterious, and then, like, they have, like, a fucking 60-year-old man playing him. And I'm like, bro, the casting sucks. and I'm not gonna watch that movie. Any real life adaptation of anime movies are ass. But I think that's it. That's all I have to talk about. Like, that's basically my review. My review: 10 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 character development, 10 out of 10 everything. This is such an underrated anime, and I know I think I said that. I don't think I said that about Promised Neverland. Never mind. But like, this anime was made by Shonen not too long ago. What, like 2015? Manga started in like 2012, I think. And there's like, I mean, people watch it for sure, but I feel like it should be there's not that many episodes. What, maybe like 40? I don't remember, but 2 seasons. Like, this anime should be just booming, I feel like. And maybe I was just oblivious to the hype back in 2015, but man, this anime is really slept on. I feel like, especially now, everyone's quarantining. Please watch this anime. You can finish it in 2 days. If you really tried, you could probably finish it in a day. I finished it in like a month or 2. I sporadically watched it, but it was really good. Like, I really did enjoy this anime. But yeah, just my thoughts. I didn't want to really have cuts and like I usually do in my videos and just cut. I just wanted to speak, no notes, and there's gonna be a lot of rambling like I'm doing now. This might be a longer video. I'll try to cut it down. But other than that, yeah, I definitely recommend this anime. Please watch it if you haven't. The next anime review I might end up doing, I've been watching Attack on Titan, but I haven't gotten into it. Maybe I'm on like episode 14, and I know I'm kind of late to the party here, but I don't know. It's kind of, I'm not really gravitating towards it like everyone else really enjoys it. I feel like Demon Slayer, haven't really watched that, not at all, actually. I still have yet to finish One Punch Man season 2. I think I watched the first 2 episodes. Boku no Hero, I know, because I've heard y'all want a review of that season 4, I think it was, which I definitely need to get on. But I was just so invested in Assassination Classroom, it was just so good. But if you guys want any other reviews, I have literally all the time in my hands, and if you guys want an update on what's going on in my life and why I haven't really been uploading, I can definitely provide that for you guys, because you guys deserve it, and I know it's mostly my friends watching, and you guys deserve to know why. Mostly you guys know, but at this point I'm just rambling. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, just tell me what you guys are feeling on this. Subscribe if you guys are new. If you guys want me to watch any movies, I'm a big movie person, anime and TV and movies. But if you guys like really want me to if you guys want me to watch Tiger Kings and do a review on that shit, I will fucking do it. But that's it. Let me leave you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys real soon. All right, see you guys.